Hello everyone again, my name is Hedge, and today I'm going to be doing something a bit different than I normally do. I normally do sketchbooks and speed paint, but today I actually wanted to get into how I do all that stuff. We're going to start with digital painting because I have a digital painting I'm very proud of that I can explain the process of. Excuse my rambling, I kind of go on for a little bit there, but I hope everything gets relayed in the process. So I really hope you enjoy this and that you get something out of it, and if not, you know what, that's fine. That's fine. As always, I start with a sketch. Now, the sketch is where I map out kind of the feeling of the drawing that I'm doing. The drawing ended up being very dangerous in red, so I wanted to convey her fear and sort of anger in the sketch. Took a couple of tries, but it turned out alright. I then go into inking. Now, I always keep my inking very thin because I can always go back and thicken it up, and also because I really want my colors to speak for me. I don't want very thick lines. And then I get into my flats. Now, when I do thinner, I usually color pick so I can get the colors right on point, and then later I can overlay on top of that to kind of get my own rendition of it, but I always want to make sure that the colors and hues are accurate. Then I go into some light rendering. I call this light rendering because it's not going to be the finished piece. This is just me adding highlights onto the face and shadows where they would normally go and kind of making it, proper. I don't know how to say it. I don't know what would be the best way to describe that. I don't know. It's just, it's a vibe, you know? Because then you're going to add in the, color overlay and, some hard lighting. So this is me kind of doing some lighting before I do that, because I don't really want it to be hard lighting with, some flats, you know? So this process, I don't know. I think this took the longest amount of time, because I had no idea how to render the clothes and the hair, and skin I'm pretty experienced with, so skin was fine, but everything else was just really sad. I don't know. I want to get better at this. I don't know why I'm making a tutorial if I'm not that experienced when it comes to digital painting. I just feel that this might be helpful for someone, you know? At least maybe someone out there will get something out of this. I render the skin. It's really important when you're rendering to make sure that there's a difference between light and dark, because if you have one face that's all the same color, you're not going to get much contrast out of it, and it's just going to look very flat. So don't be afraid to try something new, add in some risks. Don't be afraid to blend in a little bit black, you know? Everyone says don't blend in with black, you got to blend in with a darker color of that skin tone. But honestly, just go for it. Try it. It's going to be fine, you know? The worst thing you can do is exit without saving, and then you can't undo it. But then, you know what? Everything can be undone. It will be fine. Just trust yourself, okay? And if you mess up, you can always try again. That's the beauty about digital painting that you don't really get with traditional artwork. Because if you do Copic or anything like that, it's not gonna erase, you know? But with digital painting, it's fun to experiment like that. And it's really valuable, I feel. This is me finishing up the piece. I've realized I didn't go into much detail about the shadowing. It's just adding in an overlay of red and some noise overlay, and then adding in some highlights with an overlay of white, and then you can kind of play with that to see what looks the best on your drawing. It's all trial and error. Just try out a bunch of different things, you know? Thank you so much for watching my video in your free time. Here is the finished piece. I'm really happy with how it came out. I want to work on adding more texture to my drawings, but I'm really happy with how this one came out. I think it took about a couple hours, and it was really fun to make. I would like to apologize for today's voiceover. I have only had a cup of iced coffee today, and I'm very tired and very hungry. So I'm gonna go eat. You can feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I want to start putting out more tutorials and seeing how well they do. Also, my sketchbook tour is going to come out, I think, next month. I am almost done with the sketchbook. It is the best sketchbook I think I've ever made. So please, stick around for that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!